Hello, it's Wendy here again from Toonpish Crafts, and I hope you're doing okay. Today I'm just going to be doing a video with two colours. Now, a lot of people are doing the wisp or swirl or twirl effect, whatever you want to call it in resin. And I thought, I've not seen this, so I'm going to have to try it. Black and white. Now, I don't know how that's going to work, because in my head black will turn grey. But black is black, so we're going to try it. It might be grey and white twirl, but we're going to try it. We've got to try it. I like trying new things. Anyway, let's see how I get on. So I've got the mould then, which I got from Amazon. I've got two Let's Resin colours, black and white sea, and we're going to see what we get from this. I'm going to be using Vista Cascade, one of my go-to resins at the moment. And I'm just going to fill the mould up roughly 3/4 full. I don't want to go to the top because I do want to put a backing on these, even if it's just clear resin, just to make sure that the alcohol ink never comes off. Using my little micro brush to get rid of all the bubbles. Now when you've got 90-degree angles you are going to attract bubbles, so these little micro brushes really help, and they don't damage the moulds. They're very cheap as well, and once you've used them once you can clean them off, use them again, or if they get hard on the tip with the little brushes, you can take the little brush off and you've got a pointy stick like a toothpick. And the resin doesn't stick to the plastic, which is great. Getting rid of the bubbles with my long neck lighter. And here comes the black. Now I did, like I said, in my head think that the black would turn grey, and you'll see the result, but I was surprised actually. I also thought that because I put in white in, the white would just sink. It is white sea on most of these, which is the deeper type, so I am conscious of the fact that I only want to drip a little bit of the white really, because it does spread quite considerably. But I do need to put it on top of the black as well to push the black down slightly. Making sure all the areas are covered. Can't get much simpler than two colours really, can you? And this is where I go to Sinker White from Let's Resin. And I thought I've got to try both. I know Sinker White sits more on top than it does sink. White Sea, deeper, does fall deeper. But I wanted to try both. Making sure every part has got some type of colour in there, black or white. I don't really want gaps on these. So going back in with the white C deeper on the places that for some reason the white's vanished. Just filling up the gaps. Making sure all the black is covered as well. And this is about an hour and a half later. Just coming in to see if I can do a stringy test. Now I think I actually twisted these a little early. It wasn't very stringy, but I was in a hurry, you know what it's like, and I just thought, nah, I'm gonna go for it. Conscious of the fact that I've got a metal stick in my hand, so I'm not going anywhere near the bottom of the mould. I don't want to scrape the mould and ruin it. But I also didn't want to do a twist in all of them. I wanted to do different patterns as well. So I decided this one I would do kind of a crossover pattern, a wiggly crossover. Don't forget to press that subscribe button and ring the bell, because you never know when I'm going to upload. Sometimes I upload extra pieces during the week, but mostly it's on Tuesday. So this one's just going to be a twirly pattern then, from left to right and so on. Again, very conscious of not to scratch the bottom of the mould. And I did think to myself, you know what, I like the swirl effect, I really like the swirl effect, but on heart it's difficult because it never comes out very good. So I thought, well, okay then, we'll do 3 swirls. Just deliberating on what to do in this one. It's another swirl, I think. Yeah. And another twisty one. Must admit, I do like that design. And this one is another one of those waves. Now I thought I'd better do that because of the 2 different whites that I'm using, the white C and the white deeper. So I thought I could compare the 2 as well. Okay, so 24 hours later, I did actually in the morning back coat these with just a clear layer of resin so that I could demould them in the evening. And now this is quite late in the evening. I was waiting for the back coat to cure enough for me to demould these. So the lighting isn't particularly great. However, I do put up plenty of pictures for you to see what they look like in a good source of light. And the black stayed pretty much black, which was great. This is the other white, the one that doesn't sink so much, and it still gives a lovely effect. I think they look really good. Like I said, I will put pictures up. And this is the piece de resistance. This is one I was looking forward to demoulding. The heart. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love it. And that's actually mine now, and it's on my phone. Okay, so I've got my PopSockets. I actually bought 2 PopSockets. They're not the cheapest things to buy. With the mould that I used, I did actually get some cheaper pop foam grips. You can't call them PopSockets because they're not, but they're a cheap imitation. But these are actually the real deal, the PopSocket. You can see on there the brand. So I've got 2 of those, and I'm going to mount those with 5-minute epoxy. I have sanded them down slightly to get a grip. I've also sanded the back of the tops, the resin pieces that I've made, slightly, just so that the 2-part epoxy does actually grip them. Now, unfortunately, my camera ran out of power doing the first one, so this is the second one I did. Now, by the time I got here, the 5-minute epoxy resin was nearly hard, so I had to just go for it because it is 5-minute epoxy. It doesn't give you much time, and with the battery dying halfway through that, it's not clever, is it? There we go, 2 PopSockets on 2 resin pieces, or the other way around. And the others I did exactly the same. For a quick project, black and white, 2 colours, how simple is that? And they have come out lovely, in my opinion. I think they're gorgeous. One has already gone to my relative. I've got one on my phone, which is my absolutely favourite. The heart is gorgeous, I love it. The other 2 there, you can see that, I mean, the black did stay black, the white did stay white. They've gone a little grey in places, but nothing too severe. And I love them. The PopSockets and the imitation PopSockets are brilliant, both of them. And I think they're great for putting on your phone, I really do. And I think these will go. If you want to sell these, I think they would go. In the UK, they're very popular at the moment. Anyway, I know they've been around for a while, but yeah, they're very popular. So why not have a go yourself? Anyway, I've got lots of things coming up in the next few weeks, so come back and see me next week. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'll put some stills up at the end. Have a great week. Bye for now.